Hi, today I'm going to talk about Facebook posting, landing page distractions, and Matt Cutt's views on mobile SEO. So some very interesting statistics just came in from a company called Kissmetrics, who specialise in consumer surveying the internet landscape. And they say that 54% more people are liking photographs than they are liking text images. 104% more people are commenting on images versus text posts, and 86% more click-throughs are generated from images rather than text posts. So this pretty much shows us that Facebook particularly is a very, very visual medium, and it makes absolute sense that some of the great success stories coming out of Facebook come from the art and design end of the world. Jewelry, clothing, gadgets. These are all things that are highly visual and work extremely well on that platform. We all know that it's a lot harder to get traction if you are running a plumbing business, an accountancy firm, a traditional service-related business that doesn't necessarily have a cool product. And the social media gurus will tell you till you're blue in the face that creating social media campaigns and profiles can still get you traction. It's my belief that there's certainly potential there. If you invested a lot of time, energy, and specifically you did some great brainstorming around what could be social media friendly and go out and create it. But this is all pretty substantial cost largely. The people that are doing it for peanuts have really seriously come up with great ideas that they've probably spent a lot of time thinking about. In the end, social media should simply be a byproduct of most businesses' online operations. But as those statistics that I've just told you reflect, try to be as visual as you can. Even if you're running an accountancy firm, if you sponsor a local marathon, or you're sponsoring something that lends itself well to images, or you're involved in something with the staff that involves images, or even if you're just going around the office, perhaps telling a story via images. The images will help sell your cause. Also, with the same set of statistics coming out of Kissmetrics, there were some interesting points made. It would seem that retail brands do far better by only posting once or twice a day. The idea that by posting several times a day, you're increasing the opportunity to engage with your prospects, according to these statistics, is actually false. The reality is people arguably only want a small drip feed of cool, good quality, shareable, consumable content. They do not want floods of it. One of the key issues when you're building a landing page from a specific traffic source, for example from a Google advertising campaign, is to make sure that the number of distractions on that landing page are minimized. You see, it's absolute human nature to land on a website and yes, go there with one core purpose, but end up within seconds or minutes feeling that they have this whole load of other information to explore and go into deeply. And by the way, after looking at several pages, they're no clearer on their instinct to go ahead with either a purchase or at least contact you. So having a singularly focused landing page that's very clear in its positioning of your service or product and minimizing the distractions. So really reduce the number of navigation options that you have for them on those pages. This is one of the keys to keeping them absolutely focused. Make it clear. If you want them to fill out a form, make it clear where it is, make it a very simple form, a minimal number of fields to fill out, and just structure the whole page around getting their eye path towards that form. If you do that, you will maximize the conversion of people coming to that landing page and taking the next step, simply because you've started the whole job from the end, i.e. you want them to fill out the form, so you then focus the whole landing page around that form and build graphics, text, justifications, positioning, testimonials, everything you need to make your case in the locality of that form, but sort of pushing them that way. In news this week, Matt Cutts from the Google search team came up with a story that I guess made sense given the history and the ongoing rhetoric around the Google search network and page loading times for websites. And he said this: going forward, your mobile search experience is going to be partly dictated by the speed that your mobile site loads on smartphones. Now, it's been a big hot potato for a while in the industry as to what the best modus operandi is to display your website on a smartphone. There are 2, 3, arguably even 4 variation options, and the jury's still out on exactly what the best way forward is. We believe in creating your standard website to look pretty good on a mobile at this stage. There is also the view that creating a button-based, minimalistic type of mobile website is a higher conversion strategy. We've not seen that. In our opinion, the experience is not so dramatically different of what people are looking for on a smartphone than what they're looking for on a laptop, tablet, or desktop. It's just that the space is smaller, and yes, going in and enlarging areas, arguably more cumbersome, but people's learning curves are growing on the use of smartphones, and over time we can see that people are using them in different ways, and they're actually starting to interact better with a fully fledged website than they are with a minimalistic mobile website. So watch this space, because this is certainly a discussion that's going to keep on rolling, and the fact that Matt Cutts is having a crack at slow loading mobile websites is certainly a key feature that needs to be considered, but it's not the only part of the story.